I thought of a joke that made me laugh out loud, and I didn't even say it out loud. I just
Why don't you prove it? Why don't you shut the fuck up and prove it?
I'll tell it to you. All right. Okay. What do you call an artist who likes to pleasure himself?
Master player?
Wax poetic.
I don't get it. Is there a musical term in there?
No, like it's I don't know. Welcome to the watching show.
Oh, okay, sure. You're welcome.
Huh?
Huh? What?
What?
I didn't realize you were starting, but I realized that when you said that it has begun.
Well, and it didn't have to have.
No,
We can start
it
now.
has begun. This is the watching show. It's a show.
I did.
I'm stealing your thunder, though. That's your line. Oh, he's a rock. He probably would have liked water.
He looks like ice.
Do you want me to have fun and fuck around and kill Pokemon and level up, or do you want me to just fuck my? I'm not trying to trap you, or I'm going to fuck my happiness and go toward the secret tunnel toward the.
Well, I don't want you to fuck your happiness, so I want you to play.
Okay, rephrase it in the way that mom wouldn't. Do you want me to grind? Do you want me to just go for the story?
Well, you know what I would pick, but I don't care.
Would you though?
Well, yeah.
For me, but like if you were playing, you can answer this truthfully too. If you were playing, what would you do right now? Because
well, I'd probably make my way, but I'd probably fight the things I wanted to fight, and then that's kind of my.
Selectively try to capture some. Because I saw a rock.
I definitely wouldn't fight the same one 20 times in a row. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. But sometimes it's unavoidable. Sometimes.
Oh yeah. If I could possibly avoid doing something repetitive, I would. But I don't know what you would do. I would like for you to have fun.
I would basically do the same thing. I definitely would want to level up more and capture a bunch of new ones, because there's a bunch of new ones I ran by and I've never even fought yet, and I want to fight and capture some. That's
you know what? Have at it, man. If that's what you're gonna do.
It's like what mom would say.
It's like, am I in trouble? No, you're not in trouble. You can do whatever you want to do. Yeah. And you're like, but when dad comes home, you're not going to say that.
Is it okay if I go out with my friends? And she's like, if that's what you want.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to be punished for this later is what you're saying.
No.
Yeah.
I'll just be, I might be really sad. I might be.
Yeah.
I'll be lonely here.
I don't mean to be sexist, but that's a woman thing. I guess I just did it too, so never mind.
No. I mean, in your defense, can you imagine dad? Well, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. Right? No, you can't.
Dad, if you asked your dad that, what he would say is, what?
Right.
Huh?
Something to that effect, or I wouldn't do it, but you can do it if you want, which is a better way to say what the mom says in that scenario, which is you can do it if you want.
What do you call that trope? Mom
guilting?
Guilting? Yeah, it's guilt
I don't know.
something.
It's not. It's that happened to me. That's been happening to me all week this week with people that I work with, who maybe it is just a coincidence, but are all women.
Yeah. Well, it's a safe guess.
I hope HR listens to this so that I can get fired for having fun on my show and being honest.
I was going to say HR is probably women too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
it is.
Yeah.
Hey, HR, of the place I work at, I appreciate you and what you do, but if you hear this, you suck a little bit. Gosh, no, you don't. Yeah, it's been terrible. My work week has been probably the worst week of my life.
But at least you've not had to go into the office.
That has contributed to the worst part of it.
Oh.
Which is that when I'm in the office, they can't attribute motive to me for if I fail at something. And I haven't failed at anything, but they have thought I failed at things because they miscommunicated poorly. It's like, it's been a very bad week.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
The only thing worse
I forgive you, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
I was trying to say, I told them to, hey, if Zach does this, just blame him.
Would you cause him suffering, please? Will you cause him much disdain?
No, the only thing worse than miscommunicating is miscommunicating poorly.
Is that what I said?
That's what you said.
You're right.
Which, I mean, there are other ways of saying something like that, and it's not funny, like failing miserably. Like that's kind of what it means.
Yeah, I guess.
But that's not funny, but that we're just so used to that phrase, I guess.
I mean, terminologically, that's definitely what it means.
Yeah. Don't not do it.
Marini. Marini?
Meringue. Okay. I got 55 now, minus a couple. So I'm averaging 55, and I'm able to catch her 55. So technically, I'm on par to do a fair ass fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So I don't mind going forward, but what I mind is not capturing a bunch of new Pokemon I completely missed.
So you didn't grind and do any off-screen work like you said you would.
I didn't say I would. I think I specifically said I can't. And then you said, "Oh, you said that you
No,
can't."
because you said you would. You said I'm going to do some off-screen grinding. I'm going to have to. Actually, that's what you said. You said I'm going to have to do some off-screen grinding.
That sounds like something I'd say.
Yeah,
some bullshit like that.
But so sorry for saying that you said the wrong thing.
Oh, I was in the habit. I was like, well, I guess I can't. Like, no, I can't. I can go on water. But there's a bunch in here, like the whale. Whale. Oh. Hi. I like it.
Do you?
Yeah, I hope it's not like 80. Well, it can't be because it didn't. Well, it's easy.
He looks like he's taking a picture for like a commercial for like I don't know, some kind of bowel issue, and then they're like, takes such and such.
I see, like a cutaway to something that's unrelated.
Yeah.
Ask your doctor about. It's like,
Look how happy he is. Imagine this guy. He's at a grill in a backyard, and he's in slow motion, and his family and kids his little kid fish are like running around him and having fun, but it's all slow motion, and he's smiling like that, and you're hearing, ask your doctor if such and such is right for you.
Yep.
You may have side effects such as bleeding, dying.
Meanwhile,
death.
They're like slow motion playing in the grass.
You're right, and he's grilling. He's very happy to be.
He's got like a what's it called? The chef apron. He's got an apron on.
Oh yeah,
imagine with a white apron.
And then the last shot is him finally sitting down at the picnic table where his family's all waiting. You know.
Okay.
Man, what happened? How come you got?
He healed.
He finally got to sit down with his family at the picnic table.
He asked his
refreshed him.
He asked his doctor about that one drug.
If it was right for him. And look, it was. It healed him right up.
It was right.
It was right for him. That's why he's so happy.
It's a sleeping aid. That's what it is.
Yeah. Have you been problems?
Leprin, but it has to have a word that sounds like something that sounds like sleep. So, Asmol.
Asmol?
I don't know. That sounds like a drug. What would be a sleeping aid drug name?
Something like nocturnal, but like
Nodrin, like nod your head or fall asleep.
Nocadrin.
Nocadrin. That sounds like a drug.
Yeah, Nocadrin. Don't take Nocadrin, or it'd be like Norcadrin or something like that.
That sounds like a drug.
Don't
Sounds like narcotics.
If you have any issues with Norcadrin, any personal,
do not take Norcadrin if you have any issues.
Yeah,
I'd probably die, but I want to get him close.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to sleep through all the turns. That's not a very good ability he has. Oh, I think I jinxed it. Yep. Now I can't do shit. Fantastic.
Side effects include flying up into the sky and disappearing.
Well, I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? I forgot. It was mildly funny. I don't know if it was as funny as what you said. Ask your doctor if you're allergic to. I can't Yeah, come on, capture. Just try it.
Yeah,
I don't care. It's no good. It's impossible.
He flew up into the sky.
Okay, here it comes. Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Now I want him even more, but they just will kill him. Yeah, damn.
That literally was the equivalent of like Thanos reeling back to punch you in the face and going, yeah, and then touching your nose like boop.
Yep.
Ah,
All that for a drop of blood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted anyway. He doesn't know he came in.
Hi, I'm back.
Trying to tell you, I'm a whale now.
Right. He looks a little less happy than I remember him actually.
Well, this guy.
Well, this is a couple years later when you get the attorney notice on the commercial that's like, warning, if you or a loved one has taken Norcadrin, then you may be entitled to compensation. There was a recall, including, long-term.
Side effects include cloning, temporal distortions, and existential dread.
Yeah, right.
Like it's very crazy side effects. Like, wait, what? Temporal distortions?
Well, you know how they have that with like certain medications or
ruptures of space-time.
Yeah. They have that
higher
with
taxes. How does that have to do with it?
That's a terrible symptom. But you know those things I'm talking about where the attorneys will be like, if you have had exposure to such and such thing procedure that was done commonly 5
I
years
wish it was
ago.
said that way. If you had exposure to such and such thing that was done.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But they're like, then you may be entitled to compensation based on such and such lawsuit. So
Okay,
call this
those,
number
yeah.
and such. And then it shows like a lady's like, Lori was paralyzed because of it, and she won $3 million in the suit by settling with the Norcadrin, you know, like whatever. And then she's like, I won $3 million for settling for Norcadrin, dude. You know, whatever. She says a bunch of stuff.
Right. That's not a drug. Oh, wait. For settling. It sounds like you're talking about the lawyer, cheap TV lawyer commercials.
Well,
now.
it's not. Okay.
Have you been in an accident?
It's actually
That
literally,
sucks.
it's a notice. Here's what it is from my understanding. Like the one I can remember is like this vaginal mesh thing that people were doing to like prevent pregnancies, but they didn't work and they actually damaged people's vages really bad, right? So
tell me about it.
I'm not going to laugh because it's like a serious problem.
Yeah, well, I'd be like, yeah, condoms are burning people's skins off. Like,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
So anyway, there's a bunch of people's vages who were full of this mesh stuff and ended up getting recalled because they had like cancer or whatever. And then they were like, attention, if you are a loved one, use such and such mesh, blah, 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 then you may be entitled to compensation. And then they talk about like a lawsuit that says such and such lawsuit is collecting millions for people who are affected by this such and such procedure. And
true
it's
story.
based on, anyway, it's based on the fact that there's malpractice done that they're now aware of. And there's a lawsuit where they gave them money and they're basically trying to get more money. And to get more money, they need more people who are affected by it. And so they have you call a number. It's my understanding.
It's like I think it's a class action lawsuit. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
It's
I
a type
think
of
so.
lawsuit where several people sign on. It's like a petition type of a lawsuit.
I think you're exactly correct.
I probably am not.
What?
He died. I got so close, then the hail killed him. Like the hail didn't kill him. I'm
Are you trying to catch a whalemer?
I'm convinced that if your attack does enough damage to where if it was gonna put English, if you do damage that would put their health to a sliver,
Yeah, I got it. And then there's
you
hail.
automatically kill them. It
Right.
takes the sliver away, and I
Right.
hate that because it's otherwise is a perfect move.
Why don't get a weaker Pokemon out?
Oh my gosh, it makes so much sense.
You have a level 37.
How about I'll try it again.
Okay.
Next time I'll switch. This is fine. The problem is he's a healer, and healers are really hard to deal with.
Okay, so
unless
what
you
you-
have one move that just will always take them to. Oh,
So what I'm thinking is that you should try to find a mythical one and not waste your time trying to catch just a regular old whalemer. You should just kind of ride your bike around and look for one, you know?
what do you mean mythical?
Or whatever they call the
Brilliant?
brilliant ones, yeah.
I would have to ride around for a long time. And
What if you
my
don't, though?
experience is I'll fuck around next time. I'll look for you.
Okay.
My experience is they're not that rare, which is good. The bad news is typically the brilliant ones are ones way low levels. Like you don't see brilliant ones your level. You only find ones that are kind of low or that you already have one of, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I mean, if you hadn't suggested it, I wouldn't try it, but I can go look for if you want.
Dude, this whalemer, if you can get a high level of him, he'd be probably a better tank than your guy because he's like naturally a healer or whatever, you know?
Yes. And I love him. I
He's so
really want him. Like, I would like him as my water guy. Also, because he fucking heals. I'm going to switch Pokemon now. He's so good, and I hate him. There was another Pokemon out in the water that this water I came through a few days ago, and I want to get to him after this guy. Because he looked amazing. Or I don't know, he just looked weird.
You're switching Pokemon.
Yes. Cock. Super, not super, I need just effective moves. He won't be affected by the hail. I should use him since I'm stuck in hail.
If you are a loved one, use Snorant, then you may be entitled to compensation.
There you
based
go.
on the-
Snort. That is exactly. There you go. His name is a sleeping drug.
Yeah.
You know what noise I'm thinking about.
that one.
This won't hurt. You'll be fine.
Astonish. Riverball.
That wasn't bad. I'll try the other one next time. So if his move is to heal by trading several turns for sleep, that is not a good move. This will probably kill him. All right. I'm moving on. I'm going to look for that other Pokemon, and I'll get a whale later. Just need a quick break from whales. That's the fourth whale.
Whalmer. Maybe you can trade that guy for one.
Trade what?
I don't know.
I'm not a trade. I'll capture them all right. One of those.
You gotta catch them all. It clearly says in the song.
Yeah, I heard.
You've gotta catch them all.
Oh my gosh. You could be stuck here for hours, honestly, because you're going to get hit by a random Pokemon you're not trying to get. This is the one. He's just standing there, and I thought he was in. Oh, okay. He is just one of those. He looked really interesting.
Yeah, I'm a strong octopus.
Grapple what? What's his name?
Grapple with reality. Grapple locked.
Grapple with this shit. Something like that.
Yeah.
He looks like a fighter. He'll like
Come
this.
to grapples with it.
What?
Come to grapple.
Ha! Oh,
No,
he dies by the hail.
Oh. Yeah, he's fucked. Yeah.
No. Oh, no.
You've ruined it.
No. This is so annoying. Now I say that, but I mean, otherwise it would have been a totally tactical move, but that's just bad luck. Sparta.
Okay. Ooh, a steel move.
And whenever I read defense, I always get this stuck in my head. Double dead defense. Now say it with me, because two guys are supposed to say it. 1, 2, 3. Double dad defense. It sounds like
What is
that.
it saying? Double dad defense?
Double dad. Like two dad defense.
What is that from?
It's from Kung Fu Panda 3. Yeah, I should replace this one.
Oh, yes, the two dads or whatever.
Yeah, and I always thought that was weird, but because it sounds like, well, it sounds really not child friendly, even though it's a kid thing
Yeah.
to me. But that's because I'm a horrible person.
Well, so one of them is more like double dad defense because it's like the goose or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I guess he's going to go.
I can tell you a double dad defense.
I wish I could do his voice, but then of course the one's
Paul.
Bryan Cranston, which is really normal.
Is it?
Yeah, well, you know Bryan Cranston and whatever his name is,
Yeah.
he does all these awesome. He's in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
He's one of the air nomad leaders.
He is.
It's like Aang needs to train. He's the guy who voices that one.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm his master or whatever, and I will decide when he needs to train and when he gets his butt kicked in Pie Show.
I'll tell you what else he is in that show. He's the boiled in oil. That guy. He's the leader of that town.
What's he called?
I don't know. The guy who's all like, I can't remember what. Shoot, what is his name?
It's like
Our beloved leader. What's his name?
He has a name or a title.
Oh man, Chin the Conqueror. I can't remember what his
The
name
moral of
is.
the story is I'm just identifying for you what the voice is.
Yeah, I know who. I knew who it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Because Paul, he has this kind of thing that he does.
I don't know. Maybe never. Like I can't do his voice either.
I don't know.
Did this one kill him or it got him close? Okay.
Headbutt.
It has the word butt in it. Next one, do not very effective, which would be perfect, but then he'll heal and it'll be perfect. You'll see. And by perfect, I'm being sarcastic.
If you know it's gonna happen, then don't do that. Just
I
kill him.
don't know anything. This is a new Pokemon, so I have to relearn how these moves work. All right, now I'm gonna just try capturing with my net balls because I'm tired of everything.
What about Heavy Ball?
I don't know.
He's heavy. Look how big he is.
Actually, I don't know what a heavy ball is.
Wait, he's asleep, so that might help you catch him.
I don't think so. Yeah. BDSM ball coming in handy.
That's right.
Bondage.
Get the straps, my man.
Bondage. That took way too long. What's his name? I'm thinking Wilbur.
His name is Whalmer.
Oh. I want to change it.
His name is gonna be like Gooch.
I thought another one.
Criff.
Whoops.
Criffo? Criffy?
Griffin.
Griffin? Okay.
He looks like he's saying his name.
I'm
That's why I thought of it.
Okay, here's the concerning thing is that when the whale opens its mouth, the teeth are on the top.
Dude,
did you notice that?
Yeah, it is weird, but he might have been a brilliant Pokemon because it just gave me wattage as if he was a brilliant Pokemon, which is weird. Now, what the balls is this? Okay, I haven't fought one of these yet.
This is the one that's biting its bottom lip.
Oh, then I have fought it. Shoot, yeah, you're right. I think another fighter...
You don't have them yet.
Yeah, I think another fighter sent one out. I never captured it, I know that. That was kind of close. So I can't move?
I was just wondering how long the silence was
He
going
was
to last.
making a bunch of really crude gestures, and I had to look. Yeah, you. And I had to look at them all.
No, I wasn't making those.
I know he wasn't doing anything.
No,
None
I
of
was,
us were
I was just like looking at you. I was thinking, I wonder if he'll break the silence first.
Of course I will.
Of course, I will. Oh man.
He won't let me attack with this one.
Hey, you remember when I said you should go do whatever you want?
Yeah. Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I like that choice. It's good. It's good.
Oh, wow. All right, I'm going to switch out. Super
You know what?
ineffective.
This guy reminds me very distantly. I was like, I recall that exact kind of face, that biting the bottom lip and pulling it
Yeah.
up, but happily. And I was like, I remember that from somewhere, but what was that I remember it from?
It's pretty specific.
Yeah, and it's very specific. You ready? I
Sure.
used to ride my bike around, and I'd like ride it for miles because that was my exercise. And so I just ride all around town. We used to live. It was actually when I lived here last time, and I had this trail that would walk. It would go all along these walking paths and stuff. And I remember one time there was these kids with their mom and dad, and they were both riding bikes, and I was riding my bike, and I passed by kind of slowly because I was tired on my way back. And one of the kids had fallen, so he was crying, but it was like this pathetic cry. And he was doing that with his lip, like biting the bottom of
That
it.
is so much.
And I remembered like his face was so like, I was like, that's the most quintessential version of that face I've ever seen. He just had these big sad eyes, and it was like obviously for attention seeking. So
Right.
I remember the dad said something that made me laugh. It was something to the effect of, rub some something, I don't know, rub some dirt in it. And,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of like get up. And the mom saw like, that's not nice. It was just funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I can imagine I guess I could imagine a kid making that face.
Yeah, and it was a very young kid, so it wasn't like he was too old to be doing it. It was just like, I don't know.
Shouldn't have done it.
That's what the dad thought.
He keeps doing it. He has leftovers or something. Nope. A veil of water. Okay. Well, anyway.
Man, watching people parent in public is so insane.
When it's bad, it's insane.
Oh, I know. Well, it's
Whatever.
insane for a lot of reasons. I remember this one time, this kid kept like spitting on the ground at Walmart. Have I told you about this?
Doesn't sound familiar.
He was being
either.
a terror. He was being awful. He's so loud and annoying. And he's being a terror. He kept spitting on stuff, and
Like
mom was like,
stuff or the
"Stop
ground?
it!" No, just like the ground on stuff,
like hawking.
yes,
spitting?
like hawking.
Okay.
And anyway, he like spit, and it was like right in front of me, and it landed right in front of my shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And the mom wasn't paying any attention, but I just kind of looked at him and I frowned. And this kid was like, "Ha ha ha!" And then he spit again on my foot.
And so I naturally
Do you know what I did?
grabbed a wooden baton and shoved it up his ass. No, you gotta spit
I
on him.
hawked the biggest
you gotta spit on
loogie
him.
I've ever hawked in my life. I
Yeah.
spit on this kid's face, and he was so traumatized. I know I'm just describing assault right now, but this kid was being so bad, and his mom did not care.
That's
she like
awesome.
saw the whole thing too, and she was just like, "You shouldn't spit on people."
Yeah.
Thanks for teaching my son that. She said something like that, but it was such a big loogie, I felt
Wow.
bad.
I was morally justified, but it was so much damage that
Yeah.
I felt bad.
The kid was like, I don't know, 6. He was
Gasping.
being awful. And the mom was just like done. She was like ignoring him as a punishment. So he was
Yeah.
like going off to other people. I was like, no, I'm not going to let a kid spit on me. I'll
Yeah.
spit on you back, you dumb kid.
Yeah.
But his face after I did it was like, oh my gosh, he did it. Like he had never seen anyone retaliate before.
I wish someone was. Yeah.
I was like 17, so I was a kid myself.
But I was a better.
I was an almost adult. So I was like,
I
oh
was
boy.
a really old kid. No! Did you see that? Did you see the sliver?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I needed. Just need
Yeah.
acknowledgement of my pain.
Oh my gosh.
This
The one thing more frustrating than watching something really grindy is watching someone fail at something really grindy.
That's why. No. Well, I guess I don't have one. That's why I would suck as a streamer. Because I would not only would it take a long time, very little would get done. Like who would want to watch that?
You're streaming right now.
Oh, I guess we are technically streaming.
I would suck at as streaming.
I meant like, okay, whatever. Oh, the
no!
hail. This is what happened the last time. I forgot.
Can you heal your opponent?
Not before the hail gets him. I think I could heal him. Oh. All right, I'm leaving this water right now. I'm going to go back to town and heal and see if there's more Pokemon there.
That's a good idea. Hey, Speedy Demon leveled up.
Now get huge arms, become a biped, please. Nope, didn't think so.
You should probably figure out how to upgrade that guy. He does.
If you want to Google it, I will.
I did Google it, and I only found out how to get the Galorian or whatever version.
Well, I will welcome any spoilers about it because I don't know anything about leveling him up.
I don't think you'd welcome the spoiler that I saw.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I would like you to look at it because maybe it is like a big spoiler, and it's like, I don't want to know.
There's like a place that you're going to go to later that you can access that kind of Pokemon. So it's but to upgrade yours as it is, I don't know. It's probably something really simple, like you go in here and you buy like some sort of item.
Google that. See if you can level up a Slowpoke. Oh, use mine if you want. Just don't look at anything other than this particular Safari window. Don't look at my other windows, history, pictures, texts,
what
credit card purchases.
Safari?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have an iPhone.
Pokemon Sword.
It's a Slowpoke.
How to
Slowpoke. I'm pretty sure. I'll
evolve Slowpoke.
Doesn't.
All right. All right. So you need to gather Galarica twigs.
I have no idea what those are. Yeah, Slowpoke.
It's a new item found on the expansion. You'll need 8 once you have them.
I'm not buying no damn expansion.
Use the cuff. Oh, that's on the. Never mind. That's the Galarian Slowpoke.
Oops.
What level does?
You looking at Sword and Shield?
Dude, I think that he already did level up, dude. I don't know because I'm just
he
like
didn't
looking.
Evolve. I'll tell you that he leveled up. But he did not evolve.
It says that they level up at level 37. So if he's more than level 37, I'm guessing he has leveled up.
I'll bet you that doesn't make a lot of sense. But I got this one for free from somebody. Maybe because this is a special one, he doesn't evolve. Maybe I'll find some in the wild later. I don't know.
I don't know.
The bitch of a fish.
All right. I don't know, man. I don't know anything.
Thanks for trying.
You could try it too whenever we're on a break or something.
I'm gonna. Oh, forgot about this thing. The rest of this episode's me here. Next episode, I'm going in the tunnel.
Okay. This guy looks like a guy who is in another medicine commercial, but for someone who smoked too much and he's got holes in his cheeks.
Kind of. What he looks like is, they animate like an illness, like mucus, and make it all gross. And it's like
oh yeah, I like that.
Oh my gosh, that's what.
And
he
they
looks
have
like.
a quirky voice like this, like I'm gonna screw around with your
butthole,
your internal biome.
I'm called the rectum inspector.
I'm gonna inspect it.
I'm gonna inspect it. I don't know why that was funny to me. This better work, because if it doesn't, I'm dead.
He died. Wait, you already have one?
Yeah, I went fishing and unfortunately came across and already had. Waste.
All right, well, back through the tunnel?
Nope. I said the rest of this episode I'm gonna go get other Pokemon I don't have yet.
Oh, okay.
And then the next episode, the very beginning, is the tunnel.
Yeah. What voice if that like whale guy was one of those like animated creatures who represent like a germ of some kind, what quirky voice would they get?
Well, it's weird that you said it because the one you did more or less is the voice I imagine. It's just, it doesn't sound very much like a whale. So
I'm a whale.
How would a whale sound like that? A belligerent whale.
This guy's toast. I'm gonna touch his spleen.
Oh, cool, I can buy these now. I couldn't buy those before. Give them to me. I almost have 1 million points and bunnies.
Then Ozzy and Drix come back and they punch that whale. They're like, not in this guy's body. This guy's the guy from the kids show, all grown up. And he doesn't smoke since that's what he didn't do in the movie.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just talking about Ozzy and Drix again because we were talking about insides and
You were,
germs.
and then you said something I said reminded you of that show, which I've never seen the show.
No, do you want me to tell you?
Sure. Oh my
There
gosh,
was a
awesome.
Pokemon, a blue Pokemon. I said, that guy looks like Osmosis Jones. And you said, oh, he does. And then we started talking about Ozzy and Drix, and I told you the story about how come the kid smoked a cigarette,
Yep.
and he got all sick. And then Ozzy and Drix were like, oh my God, what the?
Right.
And then they fought off the germs or the addiction of tobacco.
So Ozzy and Drix are their names.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, that's why. Okay.
Drix, like Drixadiazepam or whatever it's called, like the medicine.
What's Ozzy's last name?
Jones.
Oh.
His short Ozzy is short for Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because osmosis is a process that cells do. Oh, you could grind into that one.
I forgot.
Yeah, my Jesus. Hey, you Pelican guy.
Forget.
Yeah, you.
Balls, get up. I fought one. I don't know if I have one. I don't care though. Usually
Yeah.
I don't. Because I'm not trying to get all the Pokemon now.
There's a
That's
secret area
new.
down.
I see it. I'm just making sure I'm checking all the water.
Secret area.
There's probably the tunnel right here.
Secret
Oh, no, it's not.
area.
Avalanche.
Cool. We got a
I
little,
can't do anything. There we go.
little special secret.
Good. Oh, wrong button. Sorry.
Why don't you for the end?
Still the wrong button.
If you're doing grindy stuff for the rest of this episode, why don't you go back to the one place that you said I've always wanted to go back there and
I did. There was a not tall. There was a blue guy, and I fought him, and I fought him twice, and I've lost him twice. And I know there are more out here, but there's also fighters. I'm not really interested in
back
fighting
to the original place. Like you said, way back at the big field at the beginning, there was a big water area, and you wanted to go there. Why don't you go there?
It sounds delicious, and I want to, but it's very far. And
No, it's not. You just take the train.
it's
Just go to
kind
the
of
city.
far, and there's a lot there, and I want to be able to get back here. But if you want, I don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's this, a turtle?
No, you fought that guy.
I fought him. Yeah.
Little slug guy. So just go to the train station and then go all the way back, and then it'll be quick.
I assume this place has a train station. Not every place has a train station.
All the towns do, though.
Not all of them do. They should, but not all of them do. I think there's one way up to the left, and then nope, this is a different town. Shoot.
Why don't you look at the map and find the train
it's a
station?
stupid map. It doesn't tell me that. They don't have train stations listed.
You sure?
Yeah.
Pokemon Center, Boutique Hair Salon, Move Tutor,
Doesn't say that there's one.
Chichester, Bachelor Station.
I have to go back to. I went through this whole place. I don't even know if there's a train station there.
What about at the darkness place up ahead that you fought all the dark people at?
Not inside of a gym.
That doesn't sound right.
All right.
All the dark energy Pokemon fighting people.
The rock. Yeah.
No, the darkness ones, the shadow ones, not the rock ones.
I think my best bet is to continue forward until another train station pops up and then go back. Otherwise, I have to take my bicycle and just ride back a long time.
It doesn't seem okay. Yeah, you should do that then.
Ride back?
Well, there's Osmosis Jones.
Yeah. You want me to ride back, or you want me to go
I don't
forward?
care. Yeah, go for it.
I don't want to ride back.
Well, don't do it then.
Oh God, too late. I think this is a town I ran through before. I never. Yeah.
You're close. Oh no, you're not. Never mind. Don't do it.
Freaking ladder place. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'll just have to go forward to the train station. I'm not going to go back to the main area until I get to train station.
Why don't you just move up to number 9? Just keep going through the 8 place.
That's
again.
where I was. The tunnel is at number 9.
Yeah, go for it. You were right.
You were right. I was wrong. Wait.
I was
right. You were wrong.
I thought your heart set on grinding for the rest of the episode. I was like,
Well,
you might as well grind
I am
other
grinding.
places.
I am grinding. But now I'm going to get to the tunnel, because next time I will proceed, and I'll see what wonderful things there are. I'm sure there's Pokemon out here I missed, and I know that I've missed some before, but I got a whale, which is the one I really cared about. So I'll get to the tunnel next time. I'll see what's in the tunnel.
Yeah.